Hey, what's up guys? Gian here of Gadget Pilipinas. Kamusta naman sa inyo? Welcome to WIT for the first week of February. We've got an interesting set of news this week, courtesy of our news team, and of course, one more game. From huge company acquisitions to the new Realme 9 Pro Plus, you know that this week is exciting for tech and gaming enthusiasts. This episode is sponsored by Chernobyl Light. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. Let's get started.
Well, hello there.
We have bundled news about the upcoming Realme 9 Pro series courtesy of OnLeaks and Realme Global. First, according to a leaked poster, the Realme 9 Pro and 9 Pro Plus will be launching on February 15, 2022 for the international market. So sa mga naghihintay sa inyo ng Realme 9 at bumili ng Realme 8 at Realme 7, baka gusto nyo lang tingnan ito, no? While this appears to be a leak, Madhav Seth, the VP of Realme Global, confirmed the existence of the series. Shortly after we posted it on our website, we asked Realme PH if they're bringing it here in the Philippines. They have not confirmed anything yet at the time of this recording. Now, despite the lack of official information on Twitter and by Realme, there have been a good amount of leaks about the Realme 9 Pro series. This includes a Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 and the MediaTek Dimensity 920 chipset at the helm of the Realme 9 Pro and 9 Pro Plus, respectively. Additionally, the Pro is expected to have, as usual, 5,000 mAh battery with 33 watts fast charging support, while the Pro Plus is said to have a smaller 4,500 mAh power cell but supports faster charging at 65 watts. So, pili na lang kayo kung ano gusto niyo, kung 5,000 mAh, 4,500 mAh, or better chipset or a slightly lower chipset. The Pro Plus is also rumored to have a 6.43-inch display with lower 90Hz refresh rate compared to the 6.59-inch 120Hz panel of the Pro. It is uncertain if the Pro Plus will just have a better camera system to justify the Plus, or if the leaks switched up the names of the two devices. We don't know that for sure. Huh? Now, if there's anything confirmed about the Realme 9 Pro Plus, it would be its ability to track your heartbeat via its on-display fingerprint sensor. Wild, no? Wild chan. Next, there's this new patent that was reportedly submitted by Samsung, which features a dual fold display, which goes by a rather obvious moniker, Galaxy Dual Fold with S Pen Holder. The patent was published revealing the look of the device, which looks pretty impressive and a little weird, if I may say, no? Unlike the current foldable devices from the company, the new device has two folds with a slot for the S Pen in between one of the two folds. So, medyo kakaiba ng konti. Based on schematics, the device has two hinges with three parts of the display. Now, when folded, the partition with the rear camera folds the display of the next segment. The last segment folds outward and functions as the default display or yung outer display niya. It is in this segment as well that has a notch for the S Pen. The S Pen magnetically attaches to the back of the device and assures that it won't fall out even when the device is unfolded. Next, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, which is now being sold for around 2,600 on the PlayStation Store Singapore, just got a buy it rating on our sister website, One More Game. So just so you know, we have 3 rating on One More Game, so just check out onemoregame.ph. There's buy it, wait for it, or ignore it. One More Game is a member of Open Critic. You can check the link to our full review on onemoregame.ph. Link is in the description box below. Anyway, there's a lot of amazing things to love about the collection. It brings together some of the best titles in the series. Nathan Drake's Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Chloe Fraser's Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. The collection can now be played with full compatibility with DualSense controller. It also features fast loading, 3D audio, fidelity, and performance mode. And if you have a compatible TV like the one from Sony that we reviewed on our website, you can also play the game up to 120 FPS target frame rate and at a 1080p resolution using Performance Plus mode. Not veering away from PlayStation, did you know that you can now connect your PlayStation to your Discord account? Now, Sony and Discord have announced that PlayStation owners can now connect their accounts to popular social platform, allowing them to share and connect with other players. However, this feature won't be available immediately to all users, but instead will be rolling out gradually over the course of time, with US accounts getting first dibs on the feature. Last but not the least, there were two major acquisitions recently. Activision Blizzard will be bought by Microsoft for $95 per share, which will total to a very nice amount, $69 billion, while Bungie will be acquired by Sony for $3.6 billion. Just to put these acquisition costs in perspective, $69 billion is 3 trillion pesos, no, Philippine pesos, and $3.6 billion is 183 billion pesos. These acquisitions alone is about 30% of the total debt of the Philippines. Ganun siya kalaki, no? Another perspective here is if you compare the 69 billion acquisition of Microsoft over Blizzard Activision, it's almost as huge as the 71 billion acquisition cost of Fox when it was bought by Disney. Wow, okay? However, you have to understand that we're not speaking here of cash as acquisitions. Like, these two include assets or other assets. Now, this just means that the gaming business is really huge and it will continue to grow moving forward. And speaking of games, let me talk about the sponsor of this video, Chernobyl Light. Chernobyl Light is a science fiction survival horror RPG from developers Farm 51, set in the hyper-realistic 3D scanned wasteland of Chernobyl's exclusion zone. You'll take a role of Igor, a physicist and an ex-employee of the Chernobyl power plant, returning to Pripyat to investigate the mysterious disappearance of his fiancée 30 years prior. No, medyo kakaiba yung story nito. Compete with the hostile military presence, other stalkers, and supernatural creatures, as well as the harsh and unforgiving environment in your search to uncover the truth. Get ready for a thrilling adventure of survival, conspiracy, horror, love, and obsession. Check out the link below. The game only costs 720 pesos this Lunar New Year sale. It reverts back to 900 pesos regular price tomorrow. That's it for our video today. I hope you learned a lot in today's week in tech. Catch you again tomorrow for our regular videos and next week for another episode of Wit. You can also check out our latest podcast, Blip Bites, on the link in the description box below. Again, this has been Gian, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.